Hi, everybody. We are going to be in our social studies week 2. This is going to be super helpful for those of you who do not have your social studies with us. Some of you will be able to go into your newspaper, and some of you will be watching the video of me. So let's go ahead and look into it. This week's focus question: how do we use lines of latitude and longitude? Okay, I'm going to be reading some of this with you so that way when you are taking today's Google form, you can go ahead and fill it out. Maps. What is a map? Why do we use maps? We're going to be talking about this in today's lesson, or we've already talked about this, but I'm going to go in and just kind of go over some of the slides and skip over some things. So I want you to look here. We have some map features. I have a title here. So this is the United States, right? We see Alaska, and at the bottom we have Hawaii because those do not connect to us on the mainland. We have a legend. This one is backwards, but it is telling us what these colors can mean, right? And then we have a scale, right? We know that we're here in California and I can't put my finger on it and cover up the whole state, right? I can hardly do that on a piece of paper. So we know that this is drawn much smaller, on a smaller scale, to show us the whole map of the US in a small picture. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and skip through this and go to this slide. Hemispheres. The Earth is divided into 4 hemispheres or sections. Okay, they divide the Earth in half from both north and south and east and right. Okay, so we have the northern hemisphere, and it's divided by the equator, which is this red line right here. We have the southern hemisphere, and if you see, this side is all the eastern hemisphere. So if you think about it and you were to take a ball and cut it around like this, and then we have the western hemisphere, okay? Alrighty. I'm gonna skip on. Continents and oceans. Our world is divided into 7 continents. This is going to be a question. How many continents are we divided in? But we have 5 major oceans that cover the Earth. Here in San Diego, when you go swimming at the beach, you are swimming in the Pacific Ocean. All right, the last part I'm going to go over in great depth with you is longitude and latitude. Earth has been given a system of lines running both north and south and east and west. The lines that run across the globe, east to west, are called parallels of latitude. So if they go along the globe like this red line, this is our latitude, okay? And they go across. The lines that run up and down the Earth, like this one, are longitude, okay? Longitude lines, think it would take a really long time to get to the North Pole to the South Pole, okay? We can use these lines to match up to say where places are, and we're going to be practicing some of that today. But this is going to be a quick quiz for some of you that do not have your social studies newspaper with you, okay? So dividing the Earth, we will get into greater depth in our lesson, but that was just a little overview for your Google form today.